Christina, thank you. Well, he is a very popular conservative New Jersey radio host, and he has announced his bid for governor. He says he believes he has a good chance of winning the blue state. I am pleased to bring in right now candidate of the newly announced New Jersey gubernatorial race and radio host of New Jersey 101.5, Bill Spadea. Bill, welcome in. Good to see you again.
Great to see you again. How are you doing? Good?
I'm doing fantastic, and it's great to hear about people who are, getting involved in the way you are, because the radio gig's pretty good. You have a lot of viewers. But what was it that said, I'm going to go into politics now this time, and I want to, make a change this way? Obviously, it's a blue state. You know what you're up against.
We watched what happened in 2021 and with friends and family and saying, how did the Republicans blow this opportunity to beat Phil Murphy? And they did. And one of the reasons is they had a weak nominee who's now running for the third time. And we looked at that and said, there's an opportunity here. And we launched an organization called the Common Sense Club, and it blew up. And I'll tell you, we had more than 152,000 members. The group still does. As a candidate, I had to move on from those groups. More than 1 million people listening to the radio. And the exciting thing is, for now, my opponents are trying to take me off the air, but I'm still legally allowed to be on the air. So it's fantastic because I still get to talk to this huge audience in New Jersey about New Jersey.
Well,
we
they don't
promote
like
small
that.
business, we promote law enforcement, and they don't like that.
They don't like that because you're talking about the reality of what's happening from hardworking Americans. We talk about it every day here. You know, and there's a lot of corruption, and people don't like that. We don't like the lawfare that's happening, but particularly in New Jersey, we saw obviously Senator Bob Menendez indicted again on federal charges, bribery. But recently, just days ago, George Norcross, Democrat, indicted on racketeering charges. So when you have this, people, and you said it's a common sense club, I don't know if you have to be left or right just to realize the people you want in power are actually representing you and not their own interests, Bill.
Yeah, and Bianca, it's funny, when we went to buy the website for Common Sense Club, guess what? Common Sense was available in almost any form we wanted because it is literally the least common thing that's out there. You look at Norcross, you look at Menendez, there is no question that beyond even the actual criminal charges and indictments, there is this corruption of the insiders that is more, it's selfish, they're morally bankrupt, and you've got these insider politicians who are professional politicians. They're not looking out for me and you. They're not looking out for mom and dad. They're certainly not looking out for the teachers and the cops and the firefighters and the construction workers, all the skilled trades who go to work every day and have to figure out how to survive with an average real estate tax in New Jersey, almost $10,000 a year, with all the costs going up.
You should come to Florida.
Even worse, I hear it's great. Our good friend Jerry Burke tells me, what are you doing in Jersey? And I tell him, I'm going to fix it because, one of our big problems, and you just had the story about the illegal immigration. It is spiking crime and putting our state into debt. Our state's spending billions of dollars because we're a sanctuary state. I'm going to end that on day one.